So assuming that you watched the activations video, part 1. Part 2, I split this up in 2 parts because I don't want the video to be 20 minutes long. So because it take forever to load up to YouTube. So the second part of this flow is lateral movements with 2 form specific stretches. So the lateral movements we're coming into is lateral ape. So we're going to come down to ape, right, like so. And for the lateral movement, so lateral ape to the right, placing both hands down. Now the right hand, you don't want to overextend it. You still want to have your center of balance. You just want to stretch your hands out as long as they can go. And then you're going to press, lift the hips, hands come down, left foot reaches behind the right wrist, come back to ape. And we come back to ape. So shifting the weight from the heels and toes to the hands, back to the ape. That's version 1. Version 2 is bringing the hips up. So lateral ape high hip variation. So we'll come down, same thing, bringing the hands down, but this time I'm bringing the hips up more. My left leg is fully extended, left toes behind the right wrist, right toes are pointed and flexed, and come down to ape. One more time. Right toes behind the left wrist and come down. I'm going to take notes. I'm going to do it from this angle too to show you how this left leg is activated as we do step for the high hip. Press. Here, this left foot is up and extended and squeezing in. Left toes are right behind the left wrist and coming down. Alright, so that's version 2. Version 3, my personal favorite, you're actually going into beginning of the lateral ape, and when you press into the hands, you go into a handstand tuck. Simple enough, right? Alright, so your handstand tuck, this is version 3, lateral ape. But you still want to come down with that left foot behind the right wrists. Holding that tuck, down. Holding the tuck, down. Now we can get specific on the tuck. You know, you may see my tuck with the arch back. You can stay there for a second and hover and bring the feet together, coming down to a nice tuck handstand, but that depends on you and your instructor that day. Right now, I'm feeling good, so I can go ahead and adjust to my perfect tuck. And then come down. So that's your variations of lateral ape.